सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परा। Sixth chapter, shloka number 40. श्री भगवानुवाच पार्थ नैवेह नामुत्र विनाशस्तस्य विद्यते न हि कल्याणकृत् कश्चित् दुर्गतिं तात गच्छति। Lord Krishna answering the Arjuna's question. The question asked by Arjuna is, when a person take up this Jnana Yoga, if he is not able to complete that sadhana, and because of that incompletion of that Jnana Yoga sadhana, if he is not able to reach or attain that Brahman, moksha or liberation, kuch loka he will go. What type of gati he will get? Because he stopped that karma yoga rituals. Having given up that rituals, karma yoga, he has come to Vedanta. And Vedanta sadhana he is not able to do up to the mark. Not studied properly because of so many reasons. If that person leaves his body without getting mukti, which loka he will go? Whether he goes to higher lokas or lower lokas. Then Lord Krishna answering in this shloka, 40th shloka, He Partha, asya vinashaha na vidyate. He will not be perished at any time. Asya means of that person who has stopped not wantedly, who has not attained that moksha because of incompleted sadhana. Asya purushasya, of that person. Vinashaha means destruction. Going to lower lokas or any type of some disadvantages. Vinashaha. He will never perish. Na vidyate. It won't be there. Vinashaha won't be there for him. Then what? Where he will not get that destruction. Iha na vinashaha vidyate, amutra api vinashaha na vidyate. In this janma itself there is no vinashaha. In this loka. In this janma means, iha means in this loka also no vinashaha, no destruction. Even higher lokas, amutra also, he will not go to naraka nartham. Amutra means higher lokas. Higher lokas there is also a naraka. He will not go to that naraka. Naraka prapti won't be there. Amutra means invisible, unknown. Naraka, that is invisible for us. That is called amutra. Atra, amutra. And here and there, he will not go to naraka. Then, what is the reason he gives in the second line? Kalyana krit kaschit durgatim nagacchati. He tata, my dear son, That means Shishya is also a Putra Samanam. Tata means son. Here, Lord Krishna addressing Arjuna, O Shishya ityartha. O my dear disciple. Guruhu Pita Shishyaha. Guruhu only equal to Pita. Tvameva Mata Pita Tvameva. So therefore, Guru relation Shishya. Pita Putra. Guru Pita Shishya Putra. So equal to son. Another commentator says, what is the reason? Janya Janaka Bhavat. Janya Janaka Bhavat means the son born to his father, Janya Janaka Bhava, Sambandha. Similarly, the Shishya is born out of the Guru. Shishya means a real Shishya who is going to get knowledge from whom he has born or she has born. From Guru only. So Shishya also born out of Guru only. So like that, Tata means he Shishya Natham. Durgatim means Pustitam Gati, Narakam, Prapti won't be there. Adhogati ityartha. Durgati means Adhogati, inferior Janmas, inferior Lokas, he will not go. He will not get. That is the meaning. That means no retrogression, only progress only, no retrogression. He will never come down. The scriptural study, we have got two types of phalam. When we study Bhagavad Gita or Upanishads, we have got two types of phalam. One is called Mukhya phalam. Another one is called Avantara phalam. Mukhya phalam means main benefit. Avantara phalam means secondary benefit. What is the main benefit? For example, you take mango tree. A mango tree gives mango fruits. It is a mukhya phalam. Mango tree gives mango fruits. It's a mukhya phalam. Mango tree gives not only mango fruits, it gives leaves also. You can use that leaves for Toranam to keep in the Purna Kumbha. You use that. So, these are the secondary benefits of that tree. Like that, a person who ever studies scriptures, he is also having Mukhya phalam and Avantara phalam. Another example also is nice. Marriage. Why marriage is called, wedding is called Kalyanam? Kalyanam means Mangalam. Kalyanam, Vivaham is called Kalyanam because all of Grihasthas must know that Vivaham is called Kalyanam because both of them has to study together, wife and husband has to study scriptures together and mutually help each other to get self-knowledge. Through that they'll get moksha, which is Kalyanam. That is the real meaning of Kalyanam. No Purahita will say in wedding time this. Even though that mantras he chants, we cannot understand all these things. Moksha Purushartham sake only Vivaham. That's why it is called Kalyanam. Kalyanam is called moksha. To get moksha, both of them has to cooperate each other and they get moksha. Therefore it is called Kalyanam, marriage. This is the Mukhya phalam. According to Shastra, it is the Mukhya phalam. What is Avantara phalam? Putra, Putri, children, grandchildren. These are all the secondary benefits actually. Mukhya phalam is moksha. That's why she is called Sahadharmacharini, helps to get moksha. That's called Kalyanam. So now leave that Kalyanam. We will come to our Kalyanam here. Kalyana Krit means study of scriptures itself is a Kalyana Karyam, Mangala Karyam. I said in the last class, Madhusudana Saraswati says, 1 minute of studying Bhagavad Gita is equal to hundreds and thousands of yagas, yajnas. And he quotes a Smriti mantra. Smriti he quotes. I would like to mention that it's very important. Snatam tena samasta tirtham salile sarvapi dattam avani yajnanam cha kritam. A person who takes dip in that Punya Tirtham's rivers, Sarva Salile Tirthe, Sarvapi Dattam Avani Yajnanam. He has given all his possessions in the Yajna. Sarvapi Dattam Avani Yajnanam cha Kritam Samagra Makhila Devascha Sampujitaha. That person has completed, accomplished everything by doing Deva worship, Lord worship. Devascha Samagra Makhilaha Sampujitaha. He has sufficiently done puja, upasana, lot of worship. So, Samsaracha Samudbhutaha Swapitara Strailokya Pujyopi asau yasya brahma vicharane. Samsaracha samudbhutahana. So he has done lot of pitru karmas also, shraddha karma. He has satisfied the pitrus also by pitru karmas. Swapitare trailokyasya pujyaha api asau. That person, one side this type of person is there. Yasya brahma vicharane kshanamapi thairye manaha prapnuyat. This side one person is sitting, listening to Bhagavad Gita class or Upanishad class and concentrating his mind totally upon that Brahma vichara, inquiry upon Brahman. That person, how much benefit he is going to get because of that punya karyams. This person will get kshanamapi. Just I have quoted this, but I have not mentioned this point. Smriti Grantha says this. Kshanamapi thairye manahana. Sthiram. Manasu sthirama vechindi. If he listen to Bhagavad Gita class, Vedanta class, he gets the total benefit of that person, however much he did. That means you are all doing hundreds of yajnas here. 1 minute. Imagine 60 minutes means, idella phalam 1 minute ke. You are listening 60 minutes every week, so many years. So to such a person, how that person will get Durgati, Arjuna? Kalyana Krit. That is the meaning. Kalyana Krit means listening to scriptures, Vedantic scriptures. After the office hours, running all the way, coming in the traffic, that too especially this place, Kalyana Krit, Durgatim na gacchati. He will not get any adho lokas, inferior janmas, inferior phalam he will not get. Then where he goes? Now listen, I will tell you what is the benefit he is going to get. Up to here we saw in the last class. Now we will read shloka number 41. Prapya punya kritam lokan ushitva shashvati samaham Suchinam Srimatam Gehem Yoga Bhrashto Bhijayate. अथवा योगिनामेव कुले भवति धीमताम् एतद्धि दुर्लभतरम् लोके जन्म यदीदृशम्. Very interesting shlokas, of course important also. Punyakritam lokan prapya. This person will not go to inferior lokas or any naraka prapti won't be there. On the other hand, he goes to the higher lokas. He means who? That person who has not attained moksha in spite of study of scriptures, leaving the body in death without getting moksha. After death, that person. Punyakritan lokan prapya. Punyakritan means Ashwamedhadi yagam. A person, if he does an Ashwamedha yaga, what lokas he is going to attain, Shastra says, that loka this person will go. Punyakritan lokan. That loka one can reach by doing punyam. Punyakritam means performing holy actions. Punyakaryams. Punyakritan lokan. A loka can be reached by performing that punya, good actions, righteous actions, dharmic actions. They are called punyakritan lokan. Like annadanam, bhudanam, godanam, that danam. Punyam kurvanti iti punyakrit. The person whoever does punyakaryam is called punyakrit. Punyakritan lokan. Of those lokas attained by those people who perform the punya karmas, those lokas, this person who attend this Saturday Bhagavad Gita class, he will go to that higher loka. Suppose if he is having doubt, I won't get moksha, no doubt irunda, either you will get mukhya phalam moksha here or avantara phalam swarga phalam. You will get swarga. Swarga only no. Higher lokas, bhuvar loka, suvar loka, mahar loka, jana loka, tapo loka, satya loka, any loka you will get. Not my students. My students will get Jivan Mukti, Sadhya Mukti, Atra eva Jnana Prapti. Therefore, we should not have doubt whether I can get moksha or not in this janma. Already I am old. We need not feel like that. Lord Krishna is giving a guarantee card here now. Don't worry. Now you are saving, lot of saving you are doing. Now look into the shloka, how he tells beautifully. He goes to the higher lokas. What he does there? Shashvati samaha ushitva. Shashvati samaha. Samaha means many years. Samaha means years. Samvatsarani. Countless. Shashvati means countless. Many years. Ushitva. Vasam anubhuya. Having stayed there, lived there in that loka for many years, he goes to the lokas and he comes back again. Where? Yoga bhrashtaha abhijayate. He will born as a yoga bhrashta. We are all yoga bhrashtas. In previous janma. Not attended properly, I have studied properly, or we have, because of so many reasons, we might have left the classes. So because of that reason, we are born here now as yoga bhrashtas. Otherwise, how can you get taste in this Bhagavad Gita class? Tell me. When people are rushing to Ranganath Street, Murugan Shapu, Kumaran Shapa, Sharavana Bhavan, why you people only coming to this Kesari High School? Because of only one reason, yoga bhrashtas. Previous janmala left out, they brought forward here. Yoga bhrashtaha abhijayate. See, yoga bhrashtaha means jnana marga bhrashtaha. Who has fallen from jnana marga in the previous janma. Who has fallen, missed in previous janma. Yoga marga pravruttaha sannyasina. Now this person, yoga bhrashtaha name is called, Shankaracharya says, yoga marga pravrutta sannyasi. You are all sannyasis. Now you have taken up jnana marga. Yoga bhrashtaha means is a name for a person who took this jnana marga pravrutti, activity towards jnana marga, is a sannyasi. Sannyasi internally is having tremendous vairagyam. So, yoga marga pravrutti vina tataha bhramshaha ayogat, he says. Without yoga marga pravrittim vina, tataha bhramsha, how can he get? There is no. He has come here, he has fallen from yoga marga, he has come now. Therefore, yoga bhrashtaha means what? He has fallen from jnana marga, now he has taken up that thread. That means previous janma, he must be a spiritual seeker. Now he is a spiritual prodigy. Spiritual prodigy. Prodigy enna classike varavendame swamini enna. There are people, two types of people in this also. Now we have to look into that next shloka also. Where he born, in this shloka he says, Suchinam Srimatam Gehe Abhijayate. This yoga bhrashtaha, where he takes birth, Suchinam means Shuddhanam ityartha, pure people, pure minded people. Yadhokta Karinam, Shuchina means a Vedic, religious, cultured person in Artham. And the Shuchinam of those people, Gehe means in their house. Shuchinam Gehe. Gehe means in their house. This yoga bhrashtaha will born. In whose house he will born? In those people's house who ever practice a religious life, Vedic life, puja, upasana, religious life, acharam, vyavaharam, bhakti, all are there in that house. This yoga bhrashta will born. Shuchinam. Shuchinam means another meaning. Uktam anatikramya yathoktam. Yathokta karinam I said. Uktam anatikramya yathoktam kartum sheelam eshamte. Suchina means those people who ever practice exactly as said in Veda. Deva Yajnam, Pitru Yajnam, Manushya Yajnam, Bhuta Yajnam, Rishi Yajnam, all said in Veda they follow. Puja, Sandhyavandanam, Anushtanam, Shraddha Karma, all these given Vidhi, Vihita Karmas. Yatha Uktam Shastri. The person will practice. So Yathokta Karinam. That person is called, their character is that. It is said in Shastra, therefore I do. Dhanam, Tapas, Dhyanam, Puja, all these this person will do. In that person's house, this yoga bhrashta will born. He choose that house. Not only that, Srimatam Gehe. Srimatam means prosperous, rich family. Rich family he will born. With golden spoon or silver spoon. Everything is available comfortably. Servants, car, house, no difficulty for food and basic needs, no difficulty at all. Lot of money, And pocket money also he gets. So many things he gets. So Srimatam Gehi. That's why they say even Bhagavan also comes with a bread. If person is hungry, he will not come with something else. He comes with only bread, food. So first he has to give food, then only Bhagavad Gita. So he has to provide the food. That's a Srimatam, he says. Shuchinam Gehe or Srimatam Gehe. Then next shloka he is going to say another variety. No? Suppose if not this family, if not the rich, prosperous rich family, if not Shuchina, what is the other choice? No? In the 42nd shloka he says Athava, or otherwise, either in this rich family, prosperous family, religious family he will born, or he will born where he says Yoginam eva kule bhavati. Yoginam kule. Yoginam means Jnaninam. Jnaninam kule means here family. Kula means family. Yoginam kule. Bhavati means born. He will born. Not only that, there he said Srimatam, he says Dhimatam here. Dhimatam house. No? Those people who are all here, Dhimatam Yoginam means Buddhimatam. You can write Buddhimatam, wise sages in Artham. Like Shuka Maharshi. Shuka Maharshi born a wise person. Shuka Maharshi's father, Vyasacharya. So Vyasacharya is a wise person. Shuka Bhagavan born to Vyasacharya. In this previous shloka, example is Janaka Maharaja Ashwapati. Because Srimatam Gehe, Raja, Chakravarti families, they will born. Janaka Maharaja, Ashwapati, they are all wise people. And they were Yoga Brashtas born in Raja's family, Chakravarti family, rich family. In this sloka, it is poor family he is talking about. The Kule means here Daridranam and Artham. In this family, in a poor family. Money wise they may be poor, but not achara wise. They are very pure achara wise, but they are poor. Poor, but they are pure. They are pure. Dhimatam Yoginam. Wise sages. Yoginam means sages. Dhiman. Dhihi means wisdom. Poor family, but wise people. Therefore, whenever we have money, if there is no religion, spiritual life, religion has to be there along with richness, prosperity. Just prosperity is there, but there is no religion, there is no dharma, dharmic values. That person will never flourish. He will never grow spiritually. So, Dhanalakshmi and Vidyalakshmi has to go together. Another commentator writes beautifully, for this, etaddi durlabhataram, this type of janma is very, very difficult to get. In poor family, but wise people's family. Bhrigu and Varuna, Taittiriya Upanishad. Shvetaketu and Uddalaka, Chandogya Upanishad. There are only rishis, poor families only. But Shvetaketu and Bhrigu, both of them are yoga bhrashtas, born in a poor family, but wise people, rishis family they are born. Therefore, This type of Janma, wise people and the family law, if a person takes birth, that is a very, very difficult. Durlabham means dukkhena labdhum, praptum shakyate, durlabham. You may born in rich family, religious family, but they are not wise. You have to become wise later. But this person born in a poor family, but all are Brahmajnanis. But this type of Janma is superior, but difficult to get. Durlabhataram loke Janma yadi idrisham. Yadi, if this type of Janma, poor family, wise people, to that parents to born, it's very difficult. Why? They say it is superior also. Commentator says, getting birth as a yoga bhrashta in a poor family and Brahma Jnani's family, it is superior. Because if a person born in rich family, he exhausts his punya. Only he is exhausting his punya. After exhaustion, that punya, after long time only he come to yoga, this class, Vedanta study. Because of that richness, that punya, because of that punya, he enjoys all pleasures, but very lately it comes. Late and 3 decades, 4 decades later. But this poor family person who born in a poor family, because of that poverty, his papa has been exhausted as early as possible. Because he has exhausting his papa, that daridryam is because of papa. Adhik oru shlokam irukke. That shloka runs like this. I will tell you that shloka. Shankaracharya also says, the spiritual sadhanas, because it's so balavat tamaha and very, very powerful. Without his knowledge, he loves to see that religion kalam. Religion kalam paathu enna class enga nadakkirathu Bhagavad Gita. Why his mind or her mind is attracted to this class? Because of that Purva Janma Vasana. Purva Janma Vasana. That shloka, Vamadeva is also another example. That shloka says this. Papam, Daridryam family, why he born? Yoga Bhrashta also, why he choose that poor family? Daridrya doshena, adana doshena bhave daridraha. Why one person become poor? One person born in a poor family. Daridraha. Kimartham? Why he born in a poor family? Adana doshena. Because in previous janma, he has not done sufficient dhanam. Adana doshena. Dhaname pandala. Ippume always taking. If you don't give means what? Nasti. Ille ni cholli anuppunde irukku. I don't have. You say to many people and you send. Anybody come for charity, no? You say dhanam pandradhukku manase varadu. Suppose a person won't give dhanam. He says nasti. Ille nu solluvan. Next janma enna theriyumo? Dehi anna. Pichakarnaha daridhrana he will born. Adana doshena bhave daridraha. Because I have not given in previous janma, now in this janma what? I have to become a beggar. A beggar, I have not taken care of a beggar in previous janma. Beggar means not only beggar. Any person asks for something, no? I have to give whatever I can give. If I say no, next janma, I have to ask for that same thing. My hand is like this, down. If my hand is down, it is inferior. If hand is on the top, giving, you are superior. Adana eppume ippadi irukkodadu. Ippadi irukkanum kai. Adana doshena bhave daridraha. Then daridrya doshena karoti papam. Okay, daridra ahana aatam papam swamini paravailla. Illa. If you become a poor person, daridrya doshena, what will happen? Karoti papam. Because of that poverty, he does again mistakes, papam, sinful actions he commits because of that daridra. Then what will happen? Papa, because of that papaya, avashyam narakam prayati. Because of that papa, he will go to naraka. Because of that papa, he does papa because of daridra. Now this janma, because he has not done dhanam previous janma, now he became a daridraha in this janma. Because of daridra, he does a papam, sinful actions. Because of sinful actions, he will go to papaya, avashyam narakam prayati. He will go to, again, naraka means inferior janmas he will get. Narakam prayati. So what? If you go to naraka again, punah daridraha, punareva praptina. Punareva papina. Punar daridraha, punareva papi. Again he will born as a daridraha, again he commits mistakes. That's why in this janma at least do sufficient dhanam. பயம் கொடுக்கறதுக்காக சொல்லலை, இதெல்லாம் பயம் கொடுக்கறதுக்காக சொல்லலை. இது எவ்வளவு அவசியமா இந்த மாதிரி தர்ம காரியங்கள்ல எல்லாம் அவசியம்னு சொல்லி சொல்றதுக்காக. So punar daridraha punareva papi. Again he will become a papi. Again daridraha papi. But whereas in this shloka whom we are talking, a poor person, deliberately they have chosen a poor poverty life. Deliberately. We are not talking about these people. Papi, punaha, janma. In the shloka, it is for some other people. But here, kule, yoginam dhimatam kule means the person born in a wise people's family and poor family, that family deliberately they want to live a simple life. Because that poverty, they deliberately take so that their papa will be exhausted soon. Once papa is exhausted soon, pratibandhas are reduced. What will happen? In very early age, and the adhyatmika vasana will come to surface. Not 40, 50 years age. At the age of 8, 10, because of that poverty, lot of vairagyam will come. Papa has exhausted. Because of that papa, deliberately they have taken that poor poverty life. They don't want to live a rich life. Podum, simple life. The papa is exhausting. Because of that, papa exhausted, they will become spiritual prodigies. Not Srimatam Gehe. But this 42nd shloka, they are all called spiritual prodigies. At the age of 8, Shankaracharya, spiritual prodigy. Ramana Bhagavan, spiritual prodigy. At the age, very early age, you see their families, poor families. But whereas Aurobindo, aristocrat family. But when he realized, after a long time, very rich family. This is the difference. But anyhow, the person, when they go to higher lokas, after exhausting their punya, they will come to, again as yoga bhrashtas, they are born either in rich family or in poor family. But this poor family birth is very rare. This person will become, very early in age, he will become Jivan Mukta. எது வேணும்? நமக்கு பணம் வேணும் சுவாமி, சீக்கிரம் முக்தி வேணும்னு. ரிச்னஸ் இருந்தா கொஞ்சம் தள்ளி வரும், பாவர்ட்டி இருந்தா கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரமா வரும். அவ்வளவுதான் டிஃபரன்ஸ். That is what he says. Adhava yoginameva kule bhavati dhimatam etadhi durlabhataram loke janma yadidrisham. Yadidrisham, this type of birth in this world, to see it is very difficult, very rare, very few people will born like that. Another shloka also, it's very nice shlokas. Like this, many shlokas, many acharyas, they say, why one has to earn money, get food, all these things for what? Why we are living? We are living to eat or eating to live? Sometimes we will get confusion. So, to remove that doubt, the shloka tells, Aharartham karma kurvan najasram. We all does actions Morning to till night we go to office, and the housewife and she does family duties, earning money. Aharartham, for food sake. Aharartham karma kurvan ajasram. Ajasram means all the time, doing actions to get food. Why I have to eat food? Syad aharaha prana sandharanartham. Why I have to eat food? And not to fight with others, not to enjoy my life, but prana sandharanam, to survive, to keep my life. No, I have to continue my life. Prana sandharanam, I have to continue my life for life's sake. Sandharanartham. Why I have to continue my life? Why I have to keep my life continuous? Pranadharanam tattva jignasanartham. Prana edukappa? Why I have to be alive? Only tattva jignasanartham. To know the tattvam. Jignasa means desire to know the tattva, the truth. I want to alive, I want to survive, to know the truth, that nature of the God. Tattva darshanartham or jignasanartham. Okay, tattva gnayam for the what sake? Tattvam, this truth, knowing the truth for what? Tattva gnayam neya bhuyo na dukkham. If I know that tattvam, tattva gnayam, the knowledge of the truth of Bhagavan, Atma Swarupam, tattva gnayam neya bhuyo na dukkham. Again I will not get sorrow. Dukkhame varadu enakku. And the jnanam vanda dukkham varadu. And the jnanathikaha I want to survive. For survival I eat food. To eat food I work in the office. Puriyarda? Edukkaha vela pannanum ipo? Aharartham karma kurvan najasram syad aharah prana sandharanartham pranadharanam tattva jignasanartham tattva gneyam neya bhuyo na dukkham. அதுக்குதான் மோட்சத்துக்காக சாப்பிடுறோம். Breakfast, lunch, dinner, what for? Not for boxing, but for moksha. This is what our ancestors vision. Not khavo pivo maza karo, just enjoy. When the sun shines, hey, and enjoy the life. Never say like that. You are eating, that's why while eating also, jnana vairagya siddhyartham bhiksham dehi cha parvati annapurne sada purne shankara prana vallabhe jnana vairagya siddhyartham bhiksham dehi cha parvati. See this shloka and that shloka go so very similar. So that person will born again and he will get mukti. Either in this janma varlanna kuda next birth, sure, no doubt. Doubt venda, ippove venda doubt. Next janma Bhagavan is telling. People think, enna phalam kadikkiradhu inga vanda class ki, Bhagavad Gita class ki. What phalam I am going to get by studying Bhagavad Gita every Saturday? What am I going to get? Invisible. Invisible. Manashanti will come here. Not only the tremendous amount of punya you are getting, all obstacles will be removed. Bhagavan said, I will take care of their life. So once he born in a rich family or a poor family, wise people family, how he takes up that thread? How he picks up that thread of that previous janma? He says in the next shloka, 43. So 41 is a prosperous cultured family. That yoga brashta will born in prosperous cultured family. 42 shloka says non-prosperous wise family. Non-prosperous wise family. They are not much prosperous. They are not rich. But wise family. So either in this family or that family, that yoga brashta will born. After that birth, what? Again postpone this birth also. No. He will complete his job here. Tatra sambuddhi samyogam labhate paurvadehikam यतते च ततो भूयः संसिद्धौ कुरु नन्दन. Shankaracharya says here, Adhyatmika vasanas are very powerful. They pull this person helplessly, unknowingly. They pull this person, that vasanas, previous janma vasanas, avanike theriyadu eppadi, how I met Swamini, how I met this scriptural classes, how I come to know. Aschiriyama irukke enake. உனக்கு ஆச்சரியமா இருக்கலாம், பகவான் கிருஷ்ணுக்கு ஆச்சரியம் கிடையாது. It is very natural. After coming here only you come to know, you love to listen again and again. Waiting for next Saturday class என்னன்னா வாசனா பலம். வாசனா பலம். I'm giving one point there. If dharma is not there, only money is there, what will happen in two types of corruptions? Corruptions will happen in two types of corruption. One type of corruption is poverty-based corruption. Because of poverty, one person does corruption. Poverty-based corruption. Another type of corruption is prosperity-based corruption. Prosperity-based corruption என்னன்னா ரொம்ப டேஞ்சரஸ். இது பாவர்ட்டி பேஸ்டுன்னா ஓகே, but the corruption take place both the places. Now we are seeing maximum prosperity based corruption. That's why we feel so hurt, no, very feel painful. ப்ராஸ்பரா இருந்தே ரொம்ப அக்கிரமம் பண்றானே சுவாமி, எவ்வளவு எக்கச்சக்கமா பணம் இருக்க ஆனாலும் அக்கிரமம் பண்றானே. பணம் இல்லைன்னா பாவம் ஏதோ பண்றா, திருடுறன்னு சொல்லலாம். ப்ராஸ்பரஸா இருந்து பண்றா எதுக்கு சொல்ல வரேன்னா இந்த பாயிண்ட், கரப்ஷன் ப்ராஸ்பரஸ் கரப்ஷன்னா ப்ராஸ்பரிட்டியா இருந்தே கரப்ஷன் பண்றான்னா பிகாஸ் தேர் இஸ் நோ கல்ச்சர், நோ ரிலிஜியன், நோ தெய்வ பக்தி. நோ தெய்வ பக்தி. என்ன தெய்வ பக்தி இருக்கே சுவாமின்னா, அந்த தெய்வ பக்தி இல்ல, தெய்வ பக்தி இல்லை. பகவான் they use for as a means, not தெய்வ பக்தி. They don't have culture, they don't have samskara, they don't have Vedic lifestyle. That is why these prosperous, corrupted people are uncultured people. கல்ச்சர்டுன்னு ஏதோ ரொம்ப டீசெண்டா இருப்பா, ட்ரெஸ் கிஸ் எல்லாம் நல்லா போட்டுட்டு டீசெண்டா இருப்பா. அந்த டீசென்சி சோஷியல் டீசென்சி we are not talking. ஹேண்ட் டீசெண்டா இருக்கா இல்லையான்னு கேட்கிறோம். பர்சன் ஹேண்ட் இஸ் டீசென்ட், socially may be decent, dress may be decent, language may be decent, but that decency we don't want. That is a materialistic decency. But spiritual decency is that a person is very decent, clean hand. Clean hand. Clean hand என்ன தெரியுமா? அந்த லாங்குவேஜ்ல நல்லா புரியும் நமக்கு. ஏன்னா prosperous as well as culture. That's why we need money at the same time. That's why you give to your children first culture. கல்ச்சர் இருக்கணும். நம்ம நாடு, நம்ம பண்பாடு, இது எல்லாமே அவங்களுக்கு தெரியணும். கல்ச்சர் இல்லாமலே டாலர்ஸுக்காக if they run, culture will go away. Marriage is also not for one-to-one marriage, living happily. No, culture. That's why we see when we want to give a girl to a boy family and we want to get a daughter-in-law also, we see a cultured family. Not panam. Not they love each other. But cultured family or not, we have to see. Otherwise corruption will take place at any time. Prosperously corrupted people. அதனால கல்ச்சர் கொடுக்கணும் குழந்தைகளுக்கு எப்பவுமே. கல்ச்சர். கல்ச்சர் means what? நம்ம பூஜா, all our festivals, how to perform, how to live a Vedic lifestyle, dhanam, dharmam, acharam, all we have to teach. Without this, that money will not give happiness to them. Understand, if you give money to your children, lot of property without giving culture, even they cannot live a happy life without culture. If you want your children to be happy with that richness, you give culture, you see their life, amazing, no? They enjoy the life. Otherwise, Sunday, they fight each other and they live restlessly, unhappy way. We want our children to be happy also. These parents must remember, if I want my children to be happy, I have to provide culture also along with the comforts. That is why children are not going to enjoy their life later. It is very important. Lord Krishna is saying is not a joke here. Srimatam Shuchinam. Shuchi illamale dhanam irundha enna prayojanam? Dhanalakshmi odi poyidum appuram vidya illenna. Saraswati enga irukkumo Dhanalakshmi kuda appuram da adudha, she will get respect. Padippu irukkanum, panamum irukkanum. Enna padippanna? Not MBA, MCA. இந்த படிப்பு நம்ம பண்பாடு, இந்த கல்ச்சர் படிப்பு இருக்கணும், வேதிக் ஹெரிட்டேஜ் இருக்கணும். So in this shloka he says, tatra, once he take that birth in this family, tatra, in this life, buddhi samyogam. Buddhi samyogam means because of the association of previous janma, purva karma, purva upasana, purva prajna, and the samyogam. Association with that knowledge of previous janma, buddhi samyogam, labhate paurvadehikam. Labhate means he attains. He attains what? Paurvadehikam means purvasmin dehe bhavam. Paurvadehikam buddhi samyogam he gets. Previous birth, அந்த பாடியில இருக்கிற எந்தெந்த சம்ஸ்காரங்கள் இருக்கோ அந்த சம்ஸ்காரங்கள் எல்லாமே ஞாபகம் வந்துடணும். ஒரே ஒன்று ஞாபகம் வரும், சர்ஃபேஸ்க்கு வந்துடும். பௌர்வதேகிகம் புத்தி சம்யோகம் லபதே. தென் ததஹ யததே samsiddhau cha. He put an effort. Tasma tataha means because of that purva janma vasana, that jnanam, he loves to go to a sannyasis, he loves to go to temple, he loves to chant mantras, he loves to do sandhya vandanam, he loves to do danam, he loves to do serve to other beings. Idella vandadu yenna because of purva janma vasana. Tataha, because of that, bhuyaha purva kritat samskarat bahutaram, further next samsiddhau yadate prayatnam karoti. In this life prayatnam karoti. What we are doing? This only, prayatnam karoti. Writing notes, listening cassettes and attending sadhana camps. Yen labhate paurvadehikam yatate samsiddhau. Samsiddhau means for the sake of fulfillment. For the sake of fulfillment. Samsiddhi nimittam, nimitta saptami. Samsiddho means locative case, for the sake of. Samsiddhi nimitta, to accomplish, he will put an effort. And they intensify the study, they intensify the sadhana, become a tivra mumukshu. In the poor family, he will become an early age tivra mumukshu. Rich family, later age tivra mumukshu. Ipo tivra mumukshu aidva parvala. Purvabhyasena tenaiva hriyate havashopi saham jignasurapi yogasya shabda brahmati vartate. Avashaha means helplessly, irresistibly drawn to the spirituality. Therefore what? Therefore, come to the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.